Aloha everyone, thanks for tuning in. I'm Sarah with Chrysalis Body and Soul. Today we're doing yoga for the low back. Once you have your mat set up, we're going to come up into tabletop position. So come up onto your hands and knees. Knees are going to be directly under your hips, about hip width apart. Slide your hands right under your shoulders. We're going to start by rounding the spine with an exhale, tucking your chin into your chest. Inhale, slowly scoop your back, going the opposite direction. Upper thigh bones reach for the sky. Exhale, round your back. Inhale, scoop your back. Exhale, round your back. And scoop your back. Continue this on your own. Okay, we'll do a few rounds of this. Stay connected with your breath. We want to breathe with the movement here. This is my kitty, Indy. You've probably seen her in all the videos so far. She likes to be on camera. After your next breath, let's meet back in tabletop. And from here, we're going to come into spinal balancing. So we're going to stay grounded down through the four corners here, each knee, each hand. We want our backs to stay nice and flat, so draw your navel in towards your spine. And when you're ready, raise your right arm, left leg. We want to keep the hips parallel to the earth, so draw that navel in. And release. Come back to center. Switching sides, when you're ready, raise your left arm, right leg. Again, hips parallel to the earth. Breathe. And release. Right arm, left leg. So spinal balancing is great for strengthening the low back. Okay, we've opened up and loosened the low back with the cat-cows, and now we're just working on strengthening that. And release. Left arm, right leg. And release. Come back to center. From here, we're going to come into extended puppy pose. So knees are going to stay right where they're at. Step your hands forward, one giant step each. Gently come on down to your elbows. Bring your forehead to your mat. Let it rest gently right at the hairline. Upper thigh bones are going to continue to reach for the sky. Let your heart melt towards the earth. Send the breath right into your belly space. This pose is great for lengthening and opening the low back. It's also a great pose for digestion. few more breaths here. With an inhale, come up. You're going to stay grounded down through the elbows. Step your feet back one at a time. Gently lower your hips to the earth, coming right into Sphinx pose. So you're going to slide your elbows directly under your shoulders. Release the toes. You can shimmy the flesh out from underneath you, grounding your hip bones into the earth. Breathe. Sending the breath into the low back. This is a nice, gentle back bend. And release. Gently lower all the way down to your mat. Right ear comes to the earth. Take a breath. With an inhale, come up. Plant your palms on either side of your ribs. Tuck the elbows in. Slide your shoulder blades towards your sits bones. With an inhale, press away from your mat, coming into Cobra pose. Keeping the elbows tucked in, this strengthens the low back as well as the triceps. And release. Gently lower all the way down to your mat. Left ear comes to the earth. With an inhale, come up. Plant your palms, tuck your elbows into your sides. Press away from your mat. We're going to come up a little higher here, full cobra, opening the abdominal wall. And release. Lower all the way down to the earth. Take a breath. With an inhale, come up, plant your palms, using them for support. Press yourself all the way back into extended child's pose. So coming into child's pose, you need a little support here. You can widen your knees towards the edges of your mat. Hands reach for the top of your mat as you come down into the pose. Let your forehead rest on the earth, nice and gently, right at the hairline. Draw space and length through the spine here. Just let your sits bones melt towards the earth, sending the breath into the low back. Again, hands are reaching for the top of your mat, opening through the shoulders and the side bodies. From here, walk your upper body over to the right. So knees are going to stay right where they're at. We're just going to walk your hands over to the right, deepening the stretch on the left side of your body. And from here, walk your hands all the way over to the left. Stretching that right side. So as you can feel, this stretches the whole side body, leading all the way into the low back. And come back to center. With an inhale, rise into tabletop. Plant your palms down, tuck your toes, press your upper thigh bones towards the sky, coming into downward dog. And you can pedal your feet here a little bit, just waking up the legs, getting a nice deep stretch through the hamstrings, the calf muscles. Bring your gaze between your hands, step all the way to the top of your mat. Inhale, slowly rise. We're going to come right into upward salute. Hearts open towards the sky, deep breath in. Exhale, Uttanasana, hinging at your hips. We're going to hang out here for ragdoll. So step your feet hip width apart. Let your entire upper body just relax and hang loose. You can shake your head yes, then no. You can grab the opposite elbows, stretch one side, then the other. And you can take a nice cleansing ha breath here. And release your hands down with an inhale. Slowly rise. We're going to come up one vertebrae at a time, rounding the spine as we get to the top. Good. And roll the shoulders back. Take a nice deep breath. Good. Step your feet together. Inhale, raise both arms up. We're going to bring your hands together in the center. Interlace your fingers, all but your pointer fingers. Okay, hands reach for the sky. Roll the shoulders back and down, tucking your arms by your ears. Good. Standing tall. Keep this. With an exhale, lean to the right. And come back to center. Good. Stepping back into that template. Hands reaching for the sky. Keep this. Exhale, lean to the left. Good. And come back to center. Release your hands. Exhale. Uttanasana, forward fold. Inhale. rise all the way into upward salute. One more time, rounding the spine, nice and slowly coming up. As we get to the top, roll the shoulders back, take a deep breath. And bring your hands to heart center. Again, thank you for joining me today. I'm Sarah with Chrysalis Body and Soul. Tune in next time for some more yoga exercises. Namaste.